my name's Angelica. I'm so glad that you could join us. Today I'm going to show you a product that is going to revolutionize the way you solve mazes. Now here's Alfredo to tell us more about it.
Thanks for having me, Angelica. And yes, I do have a product that will completely revolutionize the way that you solve mazes. Intelligent Navigational Robots, or IntelliNaviBots for short. So there's been many others that have said that they have the best maze solving navigational tool, but that is all false promises. These competitors right here do double the price and with less functionality. There's only so much that you can do with drag and drop programming.
So Alfredo, tell me, what makes your product different from all the other guys?
Well, you see, Angelica, this product, all you need to do is turn it on and you're gone.
What? What?
Well, I just said, you turn it on and you're gone. You don't need to be here for the robots, for the system to actually work and solve the mazes.
If I remember correctly, these robots are left-hand turn only. So what happens when they encounter only a right turn? What happens there?
Well, the robots are left turn only, but they are programmed to identify all the junctions, and if there's only a right turn, they will be able to turn to the right if they have no other option.
So tell me more about this product. What is it that they do that the competitors don't do?
Well, you see, the competitors usually have a single robot solving the maze. These will actually solve the maze cooperatively.
Cooperatively, does that mean that two robots work to solve the maze together?
That's exactly what it means.
And how do they do that? Is that maybe with some sort of wireless communication?
That's right, you're catching on. The two robots actually are equipped with two XV Series 1s, and when one of the two robots gets to the end of the maze, it'll transmit data wirelessly to the second robot, including information on the shortest path for it to get to the end.
The shortest path to the end? What does that mean?
Well, that means that as the robot that already finished gets to the end of the maze, it'll encounter different types of junctions. What it'll do is it'll delete every time it encounters a dead end. It has rules already pre-programmed into the robot, and it'll delete anything that has a U-turn. So we have approximately about 8 rules, and once it deletes everything, it'll leave only the data that goes straight to the end without taking any extra turns.
Oh, I get it. So both robots are optimizing their path as they're going through the maze. And then once one robot gets to the end, it sends a direct shortest path to the other robot that's still in the maze.
Well, let me explain that to you with these diagrams right here. So what the two robots are doing, they're trying to find a common path between the two. And we have an array that will save the indexes. Once they find 5 common junctions, that means the robot that received the maze data has found a common path. Once it finds a common path, it will actually start looking for significant junction, which means a junction that is the same in the optimized maze and in the unoptimized maze, meaning that junction, it can start following the maze from there on all the way to the end. And the significant junction method is what we use to save these significant junctions as we're optimizing the path.
Wow, that is amazing.
And if people call right now, we will actually throw in these LED statuses for free.
What are the LED statuses for?
They actually explain to the user what the robots are doing as they're traversing through the maze. When the LEDs are all turned off, that means the robots are just solving the maze in a normal maze solving algorithm. When the green LED flashes and then turns on, it means that it has received data and it is now finding a common path, trying to find a common path from the data that it received. When the green and yellow one are on, it means it has now found a common path and it's now looking for a significant junction. When all of them turn on, it means it has found a common path, it has found a significant junction, and now it's following the optimized path to the end of the maze.
How about a demonstration now to see that in action?
Well, let's walk over here where the demo has already been set up and
Okay.
we can do a demonstration. Go ahead and turn that one on. So now this robot has received the data from the other robot and is going to try to start finding the common junctions between the two. It'll flash yellow if it finds a common junction. It'll flash red if it does not find a common junction. This robot already finished the maze, so it optimized it and transmitted it to the second one. So as the second one goes through the maze, it'll flash yellow several times because it'll think that it found a common junction, but once it goes through the next patterns, it'll usually flash red. Now right here, it should start flashing yellow and for the next few junctions because these are all going to be common junctions. So right there, it already flashed yellow. As it goes through each of these, it'll keep trying to find a common junction. Once it finds a common junction, it'll try to find a significant junction to actually start following the optimized path. So right here, it found the significant junction, which was right there, because it took the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 junctions right there, took the significant junction over there. Now it's following the optimized path. It'll skip that and it'll go straight to the end. And look, this robot already moved out of the way so that this one can finish the maze correctly. And so now we have a final successful simulation of the dual maze solving robots. Thank you very much.
I just love these IntelliNaviBots. They're a small, convenient size that can fit in the mazes I have that need solving. And the best part is, I can do other things while the robots solve the mazes.
Yeah, these bots are a time saver. I put them to solve the maze while I was doing my Texas and checking my email.
These bots are the best thing ever. Last week, a maze had to be solved, but I just didn't have the time. Then my girlfriend came over, and she gave me the great idea of putting the robots to solve the maze.
It was really great. While we were watching the movie, it was just working diligently away at the maze, trying to solve it.